Hello again, I'm Stephen Jerome, and I'm going to continue reading from my third novel, The London Year. We're on part 12 now. Terry Gaines is in London, figuring it out, looking for a job. He's got a flatmate, and he's met two American guys, and here we go. Within a week, I gave notice to the Langers, that's the people with whom Terry is lodging. This is written in the first person. And I hope it doesn't rain either, because we're very close to rain right now. Anyway, within a week I gave notice to the Langers and moved into the basement flat. It was opposite Naverne Square on a street lined with red brick row houses 4 floors tall. It might have been upscale in its century-old day, but Earl's Court generally was a bit run down, known more as a first stop for new arrivals exactly like myself. Not quite shabby, not dangerous, but worn. There were probably some beautiful light-filled flats in the floors upstairs, but we lived downstairs, 5 steep concrete steps down from the sidewalk in what were undoubtedly former servants' quarters. The front door next to the rubbish bins felt more like a back door. It opened onto a very small vestibule with a small bathroom to the left. Entry to the rest of the flat was through the kitchen, where there was a stove and sink on the right, fridge and dining table pushed against the left wall, seating for 4. Past the kitchen was a view down a long hallway, but to the immediate right was another door. This was Bert's bedroom, which was big enough to double comfortably as the communal living room. It had the flat's only window, light, angling down from the street. A tall bookshelf held a stereo and Carlos's record collection. Halfway down the hall on the right was Carlos's large bedroom. Mine was at the far end where the hallway made a right turn leading to the flat's private toilet. It was my first time living away from home, my first time with roommates. My room came with a standing wardrobe and heavy dresser and a single bed that was actually too soft. There was one dirty window high on the wall where I could see the shadows of trees in some back property to which we had no access, least of all a view. The room was always dark. At first I felt deliciously in hiding, fancying myself in London in the land of performance, one of my favorite films. And I was Mick Jagger's Turner, holed up and decadent. Well, this lasted less than a week, until Carlos hinted that I better start getting serious about finding a job. All right, I'm going to stop there. Thank you for watching, and thank you for continuing to watch. Hope it doesn't rain, but I'm going to continue right now with part 13. Thank you again for watching.